My name is Patience, and I have a 2-year-old daughter. Her name is Paradise. Yeah. She's in the corner over here. She never leaves me alone. She loves to be right up under me. Hence my name, Patience in Paradise. For those of you who want to see more videos of us, I will go ahead and link them up here. I will be dropping another video of us, so I hope you guys stay tuned for that. Usually a vlog about dental assisting. That's the most popular one that you guys are kind of really liking. And I do like day in the life of just Paradise and I. For those of you guys who have not heard, I did move December of last year. I think in my last vlog, I said December of this year. No, December of last year. And so a furnished house tour will be coming once I get everything together. So today I'm pretty much just gonna go over the pros of dental assisting and becoming a dental assistant. I will save another video to do the cons because I just don't want these videos to be too long and for you guys to just be sitting there like, get to the point, come on. So today I'm just gonna talk about the pros. Hi. So there's a lot of pros to being a dental assistant. I kind of just made a list, so I'm gonna read from my laptop if you guys see me looking down. For one thing with dental assisting, I'm just gonna go in the list. So I'm gonna kind of be all over the place. So kind of take what you will from this. And then next video, I will be doing the cons. Might be a little longer. So not saying that there aren't, you know, being a dental assistant isn't great. It definitely is, but we have our moments. So when you become a dental assistant and you work for different companies, you get a lot of free stuff, meaning like free t-shirts, free sweaters. Some companies offer free scrubs. You know, a lot of your stuff is paid for. You get to get like shoes. You know, your uniform is usually included when you start. Like a lot of jobs do that, some don't, but that is a pro. A lot of the dental jobs throw parties and events to promote their actual office. So when you get that, you get water bottles, you get wristbands, you get just whatever has their logo on it. That's pretty much what you're gonna get. I can probably count, I mean, I have like, you know, when you have your shirts that you wear around the house, I have so many dental shirts that I have, you guys. Being a dental assistant, one of the pros is it is pretty good pay. And I will go over a video with pay because I've seen a lot of other videos where dental assistants are not happy with their pay, and I've been there too, but you gotta kind of finesse your way around it. I will go into like how much I get paid and all that stuff in my other video, so stay tuned for that. But there is always room to grow in the dental field, so that is what is good. Based on how much you grow is how much you're gonna keep upping your pay. With dental assisting, it's very easy to find jobs. Dental assisting is a career that's very in high demand. So if there's an office that you don't like, it's so easy to find another one. I'm not gonna say it's super easy, but anytime you look on Indeed or what is that, Craigslist, you're always gonna find another job. You're always gonna see jobs posted for dental assistants, so that's a plus.
Hi, Mommy.
Hi, baby.
Hi, I'm here.
I see.
Da, 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 da.
In the dental office, a good thing is if you work for a practice that has a lot of doctors, you get to work with multiple doctors, which is pretty good. Because a lot of times, sometimes you'll get tired of working with some doctors. Sometimes you don't work as well with one doctor compared to the other one. Yes, baby. No, baby, not right now. Let mommy finish making this video and then we'll play, okay? What's this on your forehead? Okay, go play with your tablet. Give me a minute, okay? Let me finish. Can I finish? No, I need this. Can I finish, please?
No.
Taurus. Taurus all the way. What was I saying? Yes, you get to work with multiple doctors. And that kind of opens you up to learning how other doctors work. Because every practice that you work for, being an assistant and you've worked with so many doctors, a lot of doctors appreciate an assistant that has a lot of experience working with other doctors because they tend to take tips from what the assistants do. Because a lot of times when you're going to set up for a procedure and you're working with a new doctor, he or she will probably look at your setup and say, whoa, why do they have this? Or why did they pass me this at this certain moment? Or how come they mixed this together like this? Sometimes assistants can teach doctors different ways or techniques on doing certain procedures based on the previous doctors that they have worked for. And a lot of times it's very helpful for doctors that are very new into the dental field. They definitely appreciate that, because then that kind of helps them move along faster, and it teaches them different techniques that'll work for them in the future. Travel. When you work for a corporation, kind of like I discussed in a previous Q&A video, a corporation is basically an office, or corporate office is an office that has multiple locations, but it's the same branch. So when you work for different offices, like if you work for an office like that, you tend to travel. So what that means is you get to travel to the different offices and work at different offices. Some people think that as a plus, some people think that as a con. I personally liked it because sometimes through the day, I'll work half a shift at one office, and then the other half of the day, I'll work the next shift at the other office. I'm the type of person that likes to drive, so it's paid for. It's not like you have to punch out or anything like that. And a lot of times offices will pay for your travel, meaning gas fees. So you could take your lunch during that time and then drive over there, and you know, you get a break, you listen to your music, zone out, and then get ready for the next half of your shift. So that part I did like. I see. But can you go over there, please? Can you please go over there, babe? So yeah, if you guys hear Daniel Tiger, that's my daughter's tablet. But also higher education. So a lot of doctors value their assistants, especially if you've been with the company for a while. They would rather stick with the assistant that they have opposed to hiring another assistant. And so a good thing is they will pay for training. I kind of discussed this a little bit in a previous video as far as like sealant placement and coronal polishing. They usually will pay for that, which that is awesome. You will have some offices, because I read a blog the other day, and somebody paid for them to become a dentist. I was like, what? You will have some rare circumstances like that, which is freaking awesome, because I definitely would if someone paid for it for me, because I don't have to worry about it. And then if I didn't like it, I just wouldn't do it anymore. But I always have that as a backup. But yes, they pay for higher education. Some places. They also will pay for your sedation. Yeah, I was getting right into that next. So higher education will also be sedation, which, let's keep in mind, you guys, anything that is higher education means also higher pay. Just make sure you always ask for it. Make sure you always include it on your resume. If you work for an oral surgery office, or an office that specializes in a lot of like extractions, implants, like the harder procedures, a lot of patients want to be sedated. And so they would like to have an assistant that is certified in sedation. Sedation is when you put the patient sleep. There are two ways. You could be put out all the way through IV sedation, and then you could be put out through pills, which would be the, I think, like local sedation. I'm not for sure what it's called, but they would pay for you to do that, because it is a lot more expensive to hire someone to come into office one day out of the week, which is almost like $800 just for them to come in, sit there and watch the patient while they're on IV sedation. So they will pay for you to get your sedation certification. So that is another reason why you can up your pay with that. So that is definitely a pro. There is a program also called, there is assistants that are called EFTAs or EFDA. That is an assistant who has had much higher schooling, which means I'm not going to touch too much into it because I never did it, but I know in Indiana they do that a lot. And so, okay, so EFTA, which is an expanded functions dental assistant. They're certified to, I believe, place fillings. I still don't think they can drill in the mouth, because a lot of doctors, you have to be certified to drill in the mouth, but sometimes at ortho offices you can drill in the mouth. I'm just looking it up real quick, you guys, because I don't know that much about an EFTA. So it's an EFTA or EFDA is a highly trained and skilled dental assistant or dental hygienist who receives additional education to enable them to perform reversible intraoral procedures and additional tasks. And so you can do this on your own. I'm not sure how the schooling goes, but I just know that EFTAs, that's what we call them, they do get paid a whole lot more than, not a whole lot more, but they do get paid a lot more than the typical dental assistant. I'm just going to jump back to my notes. Being that you are a dental assistant, a pro is that you can learn a lot. And so if you're the type of assistant that you've been assistant for a long time and you want to jump into ortho, if your office does do ortho assistants do make a lot too. And they also get the pleasure of working alone. So if you're that type of assistant that gets tired of having to deal with doctors and their attitudes, you can do ortho assisting, which you're pretty much doing everything on your own. You're putting the brackets on, you're taking them off, you're putting the bands on, you're doing Invisalign cases, you're taking impressions, you're doing scans, you're doing all that by yourself. All you're doing is just waiting for the doctor to just check over your work, and that's it. So you don't really have to work with anybody. You're pretty much doing everything on your own. It is easier to become a dental hygienist. Only reason why I say that only reason why I say that is because the school and everything is still going to be the same. But being that you've been an assistant already, you already have your foot through the door, so you kind of know how everything is ran. So that's why it's a little easier for you. Majority of the hygienists that I have worked with, they have started off as dental assistants. And so if I ever did have to take a lunch and everything was backed up, sometimes a hygienist, they'll jump in and help. It's good to work for offices where everybody works as a team, because hygienists and a lot of offices, and I know this to be for sure, hygienists don't help. They will not help out assistants. They will not do anything out of their job description as they would have it. They're strictly cleaning, and then they have their personal assistants that help them do everything. Now, some offices that I've worked at, which are a really great office that I did work at, that I actually worked at during the pandemic, their hygienists cleaned our rooms for us. They would help and jump in with us, but that's because a lot of them had previous training as being assistants, so they were so helpful. Jumping back into the topic, I think I kind of touched on this. It's easier to move up in the company. I kind of touched on this. That's the pro about starting off being a dental assistant. You first start off and being an assistant. You jump into, they like to throw you into the front desk. They like to throw you into doing insurance verification. What else? Taking payments, just like stuff like that. So it's like, if you ever did get tired of being an assistant, you can always start applying for front desk positions. And a lot of the times the front desk does get paid more than the assistants. I've had a lot of assistants that have bumped up and became managers off of that. So you can jump up into management, because one of my friends who I met in the dental field, she started off as an assistant, no prior training, and she's a manager right now. But she's been doing assisting for 10 plus years, so she's been in the game for a long time. But at least when you start off as an assistant, it does give you room to bump up and then to jump into another career within the same field. More of the roles will be insurance coordinator.
Mommy.
Yes, baby.
Whoa.
I see. You're playing with mommy's light. What was I talking about? Oh, insurance coordinator. You're just a person that goes, I mean, they have these actual jobs. So if you didn't want to be a dental assistant, you could be an insurance coordinator. All you do is go in there, make sure people's insurances are good. If they don't have insurance, get them set up with in-house plans, or you can also get them set up with Care Credit. I think that's what it is. Care Credit, which is like, you know, works as a credit card, but for medical stuff. So you can, I mean, you just coordinate their insurance and make sure everything is on scale with their treatment plan. So that's what you can do. Treatment plan. You could be a treatment coordinator. Treatment coordinator pretty much makes sure everything in your treatment is set up right. They pretty much make sure everything is set up good. You go in there, you present the treatment, you explain everything to them. And treatment coordinators are very well at explaining and very great salespeople because they can pretty much talk anybody into starting some treatment. They're good with showing x-rays, they're good with showing pictures, pretty much telling patients why they need certain work, making the patient more inclined to say, hey, dang, I guess I really do need to take care of this. So you could be a treatment coordinator if you want, if that office does offer it. But not every office offers it like that. It's apple juice, y'all. But also, you can, if you're really good at what you do and you become the type of assistant that trains a lot of people, which almost every assistant will be training people, you can become a lead dental assistant. Sometimes the roles are a little bit different. Well, the tasks are a little bit different as to what you have to do as a lead dental assistant. Some tasks can be more tedious. Some could be, you really don't have to do much. You can also be the type of person that's in charge of ordering supplies. Don't mess with this, baby. Stop. You can also be the type of person that's in charge of ordering supplies. Stop, please. Now stop. Do you want to be in the camera?
Yeah.
Then come sit right here. But you have to just sit right here.
Tabby.
No, you can't watch your tablet right now because I need the thing.
That's a softie. That's a softie.
She's like my little mini me. Say hi.
Hi, baby.
Okay, so a lot of Christmas parties, you guys, they'll really cash you out on Christmas if you get in the right job. Because the job that I used to work for, I absolutely love my doctor. My doctor, he gave me $400 for my birthday. Then I got a $50 or $100 gift card from my job. Then I got a bunch of gifts from just employees. Then they bought me lunch. Like, it's cool. It did Christmas party. Got a nice bonus for Christmas, $100 bonus for Christmas. My same doctor cashed me out another $400 because I just love that doctor. We work so well together. And then we had a huge Christmas party. Everybody exchanged gifts because I think we did like the grab bag name tag type of gifts or something like that. It's nice. And they not cheap. They take you to some nice places. You get food, everything. Like, it's dope. It's nice. So you guys will love the Christmas parties. Pros, you will love the bonuses. They definitely, certain offices that you work for, you will get a nice bonus. Because I've seen bonuses anywhere from as low as $50 a month all the way up to damn near $1,000 a month as a bonus. And that's if you're producing enough. So that's another pro. When I had my daughter, I went on my leave, of course. And so I didn't even think about a baby shower. But I had told them the last day I was going to be there. The office that I work for threw a baby shower for me. It was so freaking cute. If I could find some pictures or videos or something, I'll insert them up here. Something was so cute, you guys. And so I had that. But, I mean, overall, being a dental assistant is great. There is a lot of pros to it. I hope I named a lot of them and covered enough of them. But if it's something that you're definitely looking into, and if you're the type of person that's like, dang, I just don't know where I want to go yet, or I at least want something that I can always fall back on where you're not going to be breaking your pockets, or you can either start with no experience, then I would highly suggest that you go ahead and consider being a dental assistant. Don't do that. Put it back on your table. But yes, so I hope that you guys like this video. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. If there's anything that you guys feel like I didn't cover, or if there's any topics that you guys do want me to cover, please leave in the comment section below. And then I am going to go ahead and make a part 2, and I'm going to cover all the cons. Make sure you guys stay tuned. I mean, I love being a dental assistant, but after 8 years, it's like a list of stuff. So I will be going over that in the next video. And so stay tuned. Paradise, you want to say bye?
Bye.
Bye. Bye.